Fun fact number 49, here and now. Um, I am doing this here and now, and I'm feeling fat lately. I need to figure out some things. I've been trying to move more and feeling wrinkly lately. I'm trying to figure things out, but whatever. It started out as a really beautiful day. It's getting a little bit cloudy now, and the next few days it says it might rain, so I'm not going to water the plants just in case it rains. But if it doesn't rain by Friday night, I guess I'm going to have to water the plants on Saturday. I'm also supposed to be going to a party on Saturday, and it's at night, and it's supposed to be raining, and most of the party's supposed to be outside. So that's going to be an interesting. I better wear my rain gear, dancing in the rain. Yeah. But then I could wear a wig to dance in the rain because I won't get too hot. Maybe. Who knows? But here and now, it's a beautiful day. I can see the beach on the other side of the bay, and it looks nice. Um, I already got up and went out this morning to the food bank and then came back, and I'm talking to some people online. Trying to do the Asian vibe dating site, but it's like some of the other ones where you get on and you start talking to somebody, it seems really cool. And there's like, oh, if you want to keep talking, you need to buy stuff, credits to keep talking. And I'm like, no, mm-mm, no, find me at this point. I did tell you guys about a date that I went on Sunday before last Sunday. And he he was very nice. He had really beautiful eyes, and we have a lot in common. He's a bit older than me, but he's very busy. And I don't know if it's the age or him being very, very busy that I'm like, I think it's a friendship because I want to be part of their life and I want them to be a part of mine. And he's got too many things that he's already entrenched in that I would be supportive of, but I couldn't always be there for because I have a life too, and I'd want somebody where we can come together with our lives and not where I'm just in their life. So um, I think how busy he is, I want somebody who wants to do things that I want to do with me too, and maybe has time to talk to me like every day, or at least, yeah, I think I need to hear their voice every day. And that's not how this has been playing out. And I haven't really pushed it because if the person is the person that's right for me, they will talk to me every day. And they'll know that that's if they want to be part of my life and they want me to be part of theirs, that they'll call me, you know. And if a day goes by and they don't call me, at least if they text me and say, hey, I'm just really tired today, but I really love you. And before I go to bed tonight, maybe I can give you a call, or here's a voice message. You didn't pick up. This is the only chance I'm going to have to call you today, but let's talk tomorrow. I don't mind somebody being busy and things like that. But if they really want to get to know you and are really interested in you, I think they'd make that effort. And so I had a person making that effort, but saying we were just friends. And then I have somebody who basically, the way he approached me was like, let's just be friends. So I don't expect him to make that effort. Um, but it was a lovely date, and I owe him a date because he paid for the date. We talked for 3 hours. We have a lot in common. It was very nice. You know, it was really, really nice, but it wasn't really inspiring. And but I owe him a date, so hopefully I can find time in my schedule and his schedule where I can take him out and pay for it. Because I don't like feeling like I owe somebody, and hopefully we can stay in touch and everything. But I feel like we're both been through too much or something because it hasn't really heated up. And then I have the guys that contact me once a month and they want me to come over to their place. And they want me to come over to their place. It's like basically I've made it clear you need to take me on a date, you need to meet me halfway, something, something. And they keep insisting that I come to them and I go to their place and let's cuddle in bed and, wake up together, that type of thing. And I'm looking for that, but not like, hey, the first time I meet you. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. So, and I tried this Asian vibe dating site, and like I said, it was like, oh, talk to me for a while and then pay to talk to me. And I'm like, no, I've got plenty of people talking to me. They're just not the right people right now for me to have them come into my life. And I don't invite anybody over to my place unless I feel like I don't mind them knowing where I live because I've already had people stalk me in the past and I don't want to have to move again. So, yeah, it's bad enough that some of these guys have my phone number. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. And I'm trying to build some other relationships, but I'm really realizing that if the person isn't fairly close by and I can see them in person at least once a week or twice a week, we can't really build anything. And the last one that I wanted to build something with, I offered to go to where they live and go to their haunts there or have them come here and meet. We didn't have to go to each other's houses. We didn't have to know where each other lived, just to meet in the areas that we lived and see places that we hang out and do things together that they usually do alone and I usually do alone. And I thought that might be something to do, and they didn't want to do that. And so that pretty much told me that they weren't really even a friend. So, yeah, even friends I want to spend time with. And if I text you and ask you how you're doing and you don't text back, but maybe a week later you say, hey, um, you don't believe, we had this argument at about this, and I'm still trying to prove the argument, and you're not telling me how you are. So, and you're not asking me how I am. You don't care about that. You just care about proving your argument. So, that's not even a friend. So, don't have a lot of friends. I have friends, but they're like friends, more like acquaintances. And then I have people that I care about, but I don't know if they necessarily care about me. And that happens all the time for me. Um, but I'm trying to be a little bit more social, but it's scary because I keep getting hurt, honestly. And friendships and possible romance, I keep getting hurt. So, but I'm finding that I'm pretty good on my own right now. And I'm having a good time. And I have somebody who's willing to back me up right now. And they'll do things with me, but they're also becoming more independent. So, um, right now, my roommate daughter is on a solo trip for the first time down to LA to a road trip and went to Universal Studios, which I've never been to, and I'm really jealous. But she bought me a wand at the Hogwarts Castle. So, and took a lot of pictures, so I'm not too mad. And has been saying, when me and you go back to Universal Studios, so she wants to take me. Because she bought me a wand, and I guess the wands in Hogwarts, um, you can go through the castle, and whatever wand you have will do like magic tricks in different parts of the castle. So that sounds fun. And so there's a lot of exciting things coming up in my life. I'm still trying to work, but I worked yesterday, one day this month. And then next week, the school district is closed for their spring break, which seems like it's a little bit late to me, but yeah, it's their spring break. So I won't have an opportunity to work next week. I've looked at the schedules this week. Most of them are for the middle school, which I'm not going to be doing right now. Um, and I have a lot to do today, like fun facts. I'm going to pre-schedule some, hopefully, and like play my flute and then schedule it for 2 days from now. Things like that. Maybe sing a song. You can hear my voice is a little crackly. I'll get it cleared up. And I gotta go to Crystal Bowls meditation today, and my roommate daughter's coming home from Universal Studios, so I'll get my wand. So maybe I'll do a fun fact about show you my new wand. And yeah, there's a lot going on right now. And so yes, I would like somebody in my life that could be a best friend that's close by that I can hang with. Yes, I would like to have a romantic partner that we can do things together and have fun and also just cuddle for a kiss. But I have the cuddling kissers that I don't have a deeper connection with, and I keep asking them, let's talk, let's try to connect differently, let's do things together so I can see who you are. And they just want to kiss. And then I have the ones that I do things with that I connect with on a deeper level, but they don't want to kiss or cuddle. So I'm like, okay, moving on to the next one. If you really want to know me and want somebody in your life like me, and you find that you value me and connect with me on a deeper level and don't find my age and my physical being disgusting, kind of then maybe there's a chance and maybe you should contact me and not be shy about it. But um, I just saw something like maybe I was only meant to have love temporarily, be a temporary love for everybody, because that's what it seems like. It's like I'm a love for somebody. I try to help them. Sometimes I help them move forward and then they leave me behind, which is fine. But sometimes, or I'm their lesson, their lesson, or I love them, but I never get them to actually really see me. So some of them take the time to see me, but then they forget. My husband forgot who I was, and then I realized that was because he was a narcissist, and I didn't know about that. It's really hard for narcissists to see anybody else for a very long period of time. They can see you to get you, and then once they get you, they don't feel like they have to see you anymore or remember who you are. So, so I'm still trying for that. My friend who's 2 years older than me said, "Look at me. I'm doing good. I found somebody." My friend who's a year older than me was like, "This is my second true love of my life." And I'm like, "Well, I'm just looking for one soulmate and that I can dance through the rest of life with." And that's what I've been dance and sing, and maybe if they're strong enough to carry me if I get tired, that'd be great. But so the here and now, I guess I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good. And yeah, I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling like there are possibilities with the world. Um, I'm feeling like there are possibilities if we can get. How do I say this? How do I say it without? Well, fuck it. I'm going to be offensive. Um, if we can get Dickhead out of office, if we can impeach him and his whole regime, maybe we can end the war in Iran and rebuild our reputation on the world stage as being a kind and caring nation. Um, that would be nice. A diverse and inclusive and kind and caring nation, instead of a destructive and horrific nation. Um, that would be great. And I think it's possible. I think um, I know I've heard that there's a possibility that we could have blackout um, of the economy and of everything, that everybody just doesn't do anything, doesn't buy anything, doesn't go to work, just shut down the whole society until we can be the kind and caring nation that we really are, and the diverse and inclusive nation that we really are. The United States of America was supposed to be a melting pot for all nations to come together and find our common ground, but also learn and grow from each other, and different perspectives and histories and perceptions really create um, a more advanced society. So that maybe can save the planet, and if it comes down to it, save the species if the planet dies. So I don't think people really have a lot of forethought as to how the universe operates. None of us is a god. So, or a goddess. Well, we might be demi. Anyhow, so I'm trying to think of the possibilities and the hope of my life, even though statistically speaking, probably the things that I would love to happen probably won't happen. I'm still thinking it's possible and that there's hope. And I want to hold on to that for the whole world too. And for our microcosm of a nation, that I'm really hoping it becomes the place I was proud to identify with. So, but I wrote it in my sci-fi novel, Children of Light. You can find it. How the world almost destroys itself and how it tries to rebuild, and how greed and jealousy and very narrow-minded wants and desires and everything almost makes the world destroy itself again. So let's stop destroying ourselves. Let's use what we truly know to move forward. So here and now, fun fact 49, things are possible. There is hope, even for me. So there's hope for you too. And I hope in your here and now, it's a beautiful day. Ciao, Bellas.